Try one of these 2 warm-up routines either alone or with a partner for a perfect and thorough warm-up before any kind of play. Let's start with the solo warm-up, but for both routines we're going to warm up every kind of shot you'll need for a game. For the solo warm-up we're going to use a wall because it gives you a good volume of reps. So we're going to start by warming up dinks. Make sure you're standing about 7 feet from the wall. Begin with a few forehands, then backhands, and then go into alternate forehand to backhand hits. Once you've warmed up your dinks, start moving back with what we call a slinky drill. So you're going to move back towards a baseline distance, which is 22 feet from the wall. Try and keep the ball under control the entire time. Once you've made it back, start moving forward gradually with 1 step after each hit. Try to go back and forth 2 or 3 times, keeping the ball under control the entire time. Now we're going to move on to drops. You want to start somewhere around the baseline level away from the wall and then hit 1 drop and then move in behind it, keeping the rally going. Here you can do any sequence. You can see I'm using dinks to keep the ball under control, but you can hit a drop or a drive and incorporate dinks and volleys, so it's totally up to you. Now move back and warm up all ground strokes. Try to mix up forehands and backhands and vary the height. Try to mix it up with some drives as well as some regular ground strokes. Next, move on to serves. Try to practice your pre-serve routine before each serve so that you're getting into a proper match rhythm. That way you're practicing your correct timing between serves and not rushing. Last of all, warm up your volleys. Try to stand about 7 feet from the wall and keep that ball going for as many volley to volleys as possible. Focus on keeping your paddle out in front. That's the key to keeping the rally going. Also try and mix in a good volume of forehands and backhands. Now let's move on to the partner warm-up. So again, we're going to warm up with dinks. Begin in a straight line. The focus here should be the same as against the wall. We're trying to get in a good number of reps and work cooperatively to keep that ball going. Spend about a minute warming up in a straight line and then switch to cross court. Once you've switched to cross court, spend about another minute here and then switch to the opposite direction. Next is the slinky drill. Have 1 player up at the no volley zone line and 1 player working their way back towards the baseline. The player who's moving back and forth has the goal of trying to drop that ball towards the no volley zone. See if they can make it back to the baseline and forward again without the rally breaking down, and then switch roles. See if you can repeat this a couple of times through each. Next, have 1 player stay back the whole time. Their job is to warm up both their drops and drives. The person who's up at the no volley zone line can warm up a selection of shots, including volleys. Then switch roles. Next, warm up your ground strokes from the baseline. Try and mix in a variety of heights and speeds. Head back to the net and warm up volley to volley. If you're already comfortable with volley to volley, start around the no volley zone line. To make it extra difficult, have both players take a step forward from here. Lastly, warm up your serves and returns. Make sure both players hit 5 to 10 warm-up serves and returns from each side before switching roles.